Yo, what up, though? Welcome back to Conversations at the Loft. I appreciate all of y'all. I appreciate every subscriber. I made it to 50 subscribers. So shout out to you and shout out to everybody else who have subscribed, liked, commented. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. But like I said, welcome to Conversations at the Loft. This episode is kind of personal. That's why it's titled what it's titled. And and I only say that because I haven't even picked the title yet. I'm just kind of recording right now. But like I said, this episode is kind of personal. This is more just about like keeping your peace for one when people try to play with you because people will try to play with you and like you just gotta keep your peace, bro. Like don't crash out, just keep your peace. And that's like kind of like a message to myself, really, in this whole for real. This what this whole episode is about. Me keeping my peace because recently I was in a small, crazy little situation, right? And the situation goes something like this. So I was brought onto a job site. I do work on houses. I do plumbing, painting, framing, that type of thing. I do my work, whatever. And I'm doing my work, and somebody asked me to come and do some work at a house. Cool, no problem. And the person who asked me who brought me into the job, I felt kind of like I thought we was close. You feel me? I thought we was good. I thought we had a good, respectful, mutual, like brotherly relationship, like a mutual brotherly respect for each other. Just a honest, just a overall respect for each other. But I guess not. But whatever. I will get into that a little bit later. But I get there, and I meet the owner of the place, and I talk to them, and I let them know like, yo, I got you. I could do the work, no problem. And I just like I let everybody know, just like I say on all of my videos, I am not a plumber. I am not a licensed plumber, but I do some plumbing sometimes, and I do my thing. But I am not a plumber. Like I don't tell people that because that comes with other, what I'm saying, liabilities and legal shit. So I don't tell people that I'm a plumber at all. So I let them know I feel like, yeah, I'm not a plumber, but I'm gonna get you together. And right now, I don't even have a car right now, but I'm going to get this shit done. I gave the man my word. Like I'm real solid on my word. Like when I say I'm doing something, especially when it comes to this working shit, because all I got is my name in this working field. Especially as a young black entrepreneur, all I have is my name for real, for real. So I really stand on what I say when I'm talking to customers and dealing with different people and shit. So I let them know like, yo, I don't really have a whip right now, but I'm gonna make sure I get this shit done for you for sure, get it done in a timely fashion. We'll be up out of here. And he let me know that it didn't have to be inspected. So I'm like, bet I'm about to, boop, 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 boop this shit up together real quick and be done. I was literally done in a couple of days without a whip. I just had the material and I just worked. So I was done in a couple of days for the most part with the rough. And I was ready to do other things. But then there was some situation happened to where now everything had to be inspected. So now, you know, the uh the timeline is extended and you have to pull permits and this, that, and the third. So, boom, cool. They do that, they pull the permits. We get the first inspection. I pretty much passed it, but it was like a couple little things that I didn't do. And even the guy who came and inspected, he told me it was nothing really wrong with what I did. It was just, it wasn't code. Like, for example, one of the things that I did, it was like a, a coupling that went from PVC piping to PVC piping. But he said I can't use that coupling on PVC to PVC. I can use it on PVC to steel, PVC to anything else, but not PVC to PVC. But anyway, boom. So during this time, the work order has changed a little bit. And this was more like a conversation between me and the owner of the spot. But the number kind of didn't change. Like the work order kind of changed a little bit, but the price didn't change. So that's like more of a change order, like when you want more work done and we gotta have more money. But when we kind of talked, it was kind of more like, all right, well, can you just look out for me? And I'm just not even. I'm kind of working when I'm texting, and I'm not even really thinking about it. But I'm just like, you know what, fuck it, I'll do it for that, and I'm gonna just get this shit done, and what I'm saying, be about it, and we can go and do the next one too, because I'm more looking forward to the next one, because I always know it's more work around. So I'm like, you know what, fuck it, I'll do it for this pricing. that. But then when it came to the end and now it's time for me to do the extra work, and I realized like, yo, I kind of agreed to this kind of early, prematurely. So I reached back out to the person who brought me into the job, and this is kind of like where the problem starts to occur. And I just was kind of letting them know that, like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I'm kind of at the end of where I'm at, and but and then when it comes to like inspections, like there's certain ways you have to do shit. Like you can't just put everything in before the inspection. Like they have to inspect shit, then you do the next part, then they inspect that, and then you're done. You know what I'm saying? So it's like levels to this shit. And I'm like, well, you know, I don't have no problem with finishing nothing, but I just don't want to do it for the same price. Like I'll do all the work, but I just want to agree to a different price on the work. And then it was like, well, we already said this. We already said that. Okay, well, me and the owner had a different conversation. So I'm gonna just send you the screenshot and what I'm saying, text you this, whatever. That I sent that text at the end of the day. I wake up in the morning and I got a lawn to go cut. I ain't gonna say I don't cut grass, but I cut grass sometimes too. But this wasn't like some. I was cutting some grass. I'm cutting some grass, and I'm getting all these weird ass text messages from the guy who brought me into the job about like how he's taking a hit because he had to pay the owner back all the money that he gave me initially because I ran off on the job, and just a bunch of weird ass shit. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? I didn't even respond to it because, like I said, I'm cutting grass. And I responded kind of like, yo, I'm just lost right now. What is there to be lost about? The only person you're hurting is me and my wife and my child. How am I hurting you, your wife, and your child? So I seen that message, and by the time I seen that message, like I said, I'm still cutting grass. The owner of the house calls me. So I'm just pause right here. I know my problem with this whole situation was a middleman. That's where the whole situation got fucked up at. If I would have just been doing my business with the owner, there would have been no problems. Me dealing with a middleman, that's where the problem is. I don't like middlemen at all, at all, at all. But anyway, so in the middle of him texting me all of this about how he gave the cop back all the money, I mean, I said the cop, how he gave the owner back the money, and how I ruined, a surprise for his wife and a surprise for his daughter. The owner of the house calls me. And he's like, "Yo, what happened?" I'm like, "What you mean?" I'm like, he's telling me like, you said you're not coming back. You said you're pretty much running off on the job. You ain't coming back to finish the work. I said, "Yeah, but I never said none of that shit. I don't know what the fuck this nigga's talking about. I never said none of that shit, bro. Why the fuck would I not come back to finish my work when all I had to do was put in a fucking toilet, a couple toilets, a couple sinks? That's uh 2 hours worth of work tops. Why would I not come back to finish that so I can get the rest of my money? What the fuck kind of shit is that? Why the fuck are you out here telling people some dumb ass shit like that? What the fuck type of nigga goes and speaks on a nigga and like what the fuck? I like still to this day I can't imagine what the fuck made you think to put me into your bullshit, whatever you got going on, because obviously you got some other shit going on. But don't put me in your shit, bro. You are doing nothing but like literally attacking my character, bro, by telling these people that I'm running away from the job that I started. What the fuck do you mean, bro? I put my name on this shit, bro. I put my name on this job, and I've done been here every motherfucking day. What the fuck do you mean I'm running off on it? Like, how? Where did you get that from? I never ever once said that. I never ever once said that. And it's like, what the what the fuck do you mean? How do you get that out of? Where did you get that from? But it's okay because I figured that you just obviously just got some other shit going on, like some little demons or some other shit going on that you don't want to really bring to light. So you had to do something. And cause I stopped responding to the text messages a long time ago. But once I went over it, cause I was pissed the fuck off. I ain't gonna, I was really pissed off because you speaking on my name, bro. Like this, like my name is all I have out here, bro. And for you to be putting that type of shit on my name, bro. That's crazy, bro. That is out fucking outrageous, bro. That's out fucking outrageous. But like I said, as I was going through the text messages, I'm looking at this shit. I'm like, yo, this is like some real manipulative type texting type shit. And these are like receipts for like whatever type of bullshit you got going on. I'm going to be to blame, but I can't be to blame because every time I talked to the owner and I asked him, so did you get that money yet? That this young man said that he sent you? Nope, he ain't got a damn penny. So seeing that you never sent the money to the owner of the house and you don't have to get a new plumber because that was the whole thing. I just sent him all the money, so I had to find a new plumber. So I'm changing the locks. Don't come back to the house. Get all your tools out because I left my tools there because, like I said, I don't have a car right now, so I leave my tools there. I get there however the fuck I get there, but I'm getting there every fucking day. I'm dropping Ubers, Lyft, paying motherfuckers to just shoot me over here, paying another fucker to come and pick me up from over here, balling people shit, filling up everybody's car who I get in just to go to get to work. And I'm doing this shit and even the owner of the house even pointed that shit out one day, and I was so glad that he pointed that shit out. Like, yes, like I really am committed to getting this shit done. Like I'm here no matter what. I'm not making no motherfucking excuses. If you to come and put that shit on my name, bro, that's not cool, bro. That shit was not cool. I cannot respect that shit. I cannot respect you as a man, bro. That was some real bitch ass shit. Flat the fuck out. I cannot respect you as a man. That was some flat out bitch ass shit. Flat the fuck. It's no other. Cause like, how can you really explain that shit? Like, how can you explain that shit? And like I said, seeing that it was a lie that you didn't give the owner of the house any money, where is the gift at? Where is the surprise at? I hope that it was an amazing surprise. Cause with that amount of money, you could get you a nice surprise for your lady and for your child. So I hope that you got them a really nice surprise with that money that you never spent on replacing me as a plumber because you never replaced me as a plumber. So I hope you really spent that money wisely and made them happy and didn't try to use me as an excuse for whatever type of shortcomings you're having going on, bro. Because you can't use me as your excuse. That's not going to happen. It can't work like that. Sorry. But anyway, to anybody that ever felt disrespected, ever felt played with, ever just felt like somebody just really just stepped all over your boundaries, all and said, fuck your principles, you are not wrong for being mad, bro. Feel how the fuck you feel, bro. Express your anger, but control your reaction, bro. I have to learn that shit myself. I've had to learn that shit the hard way. Not that hard though, because whatever. But I've had to learn that shit the hard way a couple times. Shit, I'm in fucking relationship troubles with my girl right now because of my reaction. Control your reactions, bro. Because shit, somebody playing with somebody like that, somebody fucked around and got hurt just off the principle. Because why would you even say that? Why would you play with me like that? That's crazy. But it's like when I think about it, it's like it's not even really worth it. It's like it's better to just, you know, let you throw the dirt on my name and then I'm gonna let the truth grow roots. Cause it's obviously some real deep shit going on. It's obviously all the shit that you was texting me is obviously some real deep shit going on. So we're just gonna let the truth grow roots and really figure out what the fuck is going on. Me, on the other hand, I'm gonna be sitting down minding my business, keep working, keep doing my thing, because I don't even really give a fuck about the situation anymore. And to be honest with you, I am so glad that I did this episode right here because I feel so much better now. I feel so much better now about this shit. This shit literally has been in my mind, like baking and really fucking with me. Even like when I've been like working, doing other shit, like it's just really been fucking with me. Like this nigga really tried to play with me like that. This nigga really played with my name like that. That's crazy. This nigga really, and it's not like you tried to play. Like you really played with my name. You didn't even try. Like you did. It's crazy. Like it's fucking outrageous. But it's okay. It's okay. It's cool. You got it. Like I said, whatever you got going on, I wish you well, my brother. I wish you well. But just leave me the fuck alone. Just leave me the fuck out of it, please. And like I said, to anybody that ever felt like somebody played with you, don't crash out. Kill them with kindness, man. Boss up your shit and don't look back, bro. Cause that shit is nothing but a distraction and a hurdle in your life. Them type of people are nothing but distractions and hurdles in your life to just literally like challenge you. Those type of people are like challenges from God, bro. Like, boom. I'ma let this motherfucker do the ultimate worst shit that they can to you, and let's see what your response is gonna be. This is gonna be your challenge right here. Cause I could destroy you. I could destroy you, but it's not even worth it, bro. You're literally not even worth it. Like when I literally sit down and just think about what I have going on and what these how much destroying you would just cancel out all of that shit. It's literally not even worth it, bro. I'd rather just keep my distance. I stay over here, you stay over there, and I just do my thing, bro. I'm not even mad. Like I said, after I did this episode, I feel so much better now. I feel a lot better. I do. But that's today's conversation. Thank you for joining me today and having this conversation at the loft with me. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Like videos, share the videos, tell your friends about it, comment on it. And if you got some questions, ask them below in the comments because I respond back. I talk my shit. I respond back to everything. I'm always talking shit in the comments. So yeah, if you got some questions, comments, concerns about anything that was said in the video, just comment down below and share that shit. Like that shit. Subscribe to the channel though. Thank you for listening. Salute. Stay real, man. Protect your peace. Stand on your morals. Stand on your principles. Stand on your boundaries. Stay loyal and stay real.